What's good, y'all? This is C Certified Brewhead, and we're gonna take you to Colorado.
Are you a brewhead? I'm a brewhead. Are you a brewhead? I'm a brewhead. Y'all are brewheads? Yeah, we brewheads. So pour a glass of craft beer, we can do this. Yeah.
Guys, this is huge for us. We are so excited to be here today. We are working with Visit Colorado on it's almost 2 weeks campaign.
Yeah.
We just flew out today. Where are we right now?
We are at Ska Brewing in Durango.
So our first stop on the trip is Durango.
Yeah. We actually partnered with Visit Durango as well.
Yes indeed. Yeah. So shouts to Teresa for helping us out so much here. So we went to this wicked taco spot, or like I guess a Mexican restaurant. Amazing food, so good, great way. We need to be filled up.
Yeah.
There's gorgeous mountains all around us. Well, these guys wouldn't call them mountains, they're like hills, I guess, technically, because this is the tiny stuff. We can't wait to see the big stuff. So what we're doing, we're starting here at Ska Brewing in Durango, triple OGs of the beer game in Colorado. We doing a podcast, and we did another little piece of content as well, which was fun. These guys are super awesome. Beer seems great so far. I've only had one or two. I think later tonight we're meeting Teresa downtown somewhere just to show us the actual town itself. And then the week's gonna get crazy, so we'll just take you through as we go. But basically, we should be going to around 6 or 7 cities in Colorado, ending at the Great American Beer Festival, which is a bucket list thing for us. We're super excited for that. We already have the passes. We're good to go. Yeah, we're pretty tired. We're
super exhausted.
We're night owls, and we only had a couple hours sleep last night because the flight was super early. You slept half an hour? You got? I think I got full 2.
Yeah. According to my last Instagram stories and then the alarm, I think I got half an hour.
Did you sleep on the plane?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, I slept a little bit on the first flight anyway.
You have to adjust.
I tried.
You have to adjust to the morning light.
And we're 2 hours behind the East Coast as well. It's mountain time, so we've got a bit of adjustment to do. There are also altitude things here. We're at 6,500 feet here in Durango. I assume Montreal is somewhat around sea level-ish.
Yes.
We were just in Vermont last week, and some of that, I think Waterbury's like 600 odd feet.
Yeah.
And Braintree, where we were, is like 1,500. So
we're way up there.
I feel like I'm getting some of the symptoms of altitude stuff, but I think I'm in my own head. Yeah, we're totally tripping.
I can't tell if I'm just tired because we haven't slept, or is it the altitude? I think we're tripping ourselves.
I think we're tripping ourselves out. We need to just drink a lot of water, and apparently the beer hits you so much harder here because of the altitude. We're just like used to it.
ABV for now.
Oh yeah, we're keeping it real chill because we just can't risk it. So we're gonna go ahead with this. Let's get to drinking. Y'all, so we're here in Durango. We're at the Homewood Suites by Hilton. Huge thank you to Visit Durango for putting us up. We'll give you a bit of a room tour tomorrow. So today, I didn't really check in a ton. It was kind of hectic. We actually shot 2 pieces of content. We did a podcast with Arlo, the sales guy, and Joe, the brewer. But we also did a separate piece of content for one of our sponsors, Lilypad, with Arlo, the sales guy as well, which was super, super cool. So very happy for that. Huge shouts to Emily as well for taking care of us. Teresa was very, very kind to lace us with a couple of gifts. So we thought we'd do like a little unbagging, I guess you'd call it. Let's see what we got. So she did tell us about the bandanas here, which is sick. So tomorrow we're going to a railroad up to an area called Silverton. It's like a historic railroad, and apparently it's all open air. And some of the coal, because it's a steam train, it actually gets in your face. So we need the bandanas for that. Cute little boot key rings. Dope. Sticker tings. Notepads and stuff. Nice. Oh wow, this is nice. Like a full book and shit.
Yeah.
Man, these man's laced us still.
Yes.
Teresa's awesome. Mesa Verde, she was telling us about this. National Park. Oh, I think actually we're going to a part of that.
These are cute. Look at little boots.
Little boots. We're doing the tasting passport. I think we start that tomorrow actually. Alright, the backpack. So it's actually one of the ones where you can put the, like a camelback. You can actually put the, what's the thing called? Like the water pack in there for hiking. This is really sweet, man. They didn't have to do all this.
Yeah, that's really kind. Thank you so much, Teresa.
Thank you, Teresa. Go follow Visit Durango on Instagram. Let them know we sent you. They're fantastic. This place is beautiful, and we've been here like 12 hours. We love it. So we're here in Silverton, Colorado. We just took this train right here, all the way through. I think it's called the San Juan, something like that. We'll put it up there, I forgot. It was incredible. This town is a super cute, sort of old school frontier Gold Rush type place that essentially survives off tourism. They do have a brewery here. We're giving you guys some nature on this trip. This is not just about beer, this is the things in between the beer that we're going to show you guys as well. It's incredible. It's kind of like in this valley, it's just surrounded by mountains. Like they're freaking everywhere, like old school little stores. That was right there. Like, I don't know if the camera does it justice, but it's phenomenal. That whole ride was 2.5 hours through the valley. And mate, it was incredible. Highly, highly recommended. Look at this thing. Our whole face is glassed covered in coal. Even though we had the bandanas, it helped a bit, but still fantastic. So we're gonna go explore. See you soon. Alright y'all, so we're about to hit Golden Block Brewery. I'm not sure if it's the only brewery in town, but it's the one Teresa from Visit Durango suggested that we hit up. So we're gonna grab a little bit of food and a beer. Let's go check it out. Alright y'all, so we're here at Golden Block Brewery, Silverton, Colorado. I'm sitting at a table with Tiffany. I'm looking at a mountain out the door. It's a bloody ripper. So I got the flight and I figured it'd be the best way to check it out. They actually already have 5 beers on tap right now anyway, so it worked out well. So This some place they have sort of a bunch of light meals. They got like a little like panini thing. They've got a salad there, so nice sort of typical kind of pub brewery food. They've got flights. They also had some other guest beers. I mean, with Mountain Brewery and stuff like that. This is a tourist town, so it's even cool. It was cool they even have a brewery. So this is a quick rundown on what we had. Whoa! I just noticed there is a.
Yeah, I know. You didn't notice that?
What? I didn't see
you didn't notice that?
Yeah, it's like a blackberry.
I was like, how cool.
Or a raspberry in the coast. I didn't see that. That's hilarious. I already took sips of this before, and I didn't even notice.
That's so funny.
Crazy. I got to really be more observant in my life. I could have been like a dead rat in there or something.
Yeah, seriously.
That's really cool. Cool touch. Crisp, light, bready, caramel malty, really nice. Nice and simple. This is their red ale, Arastra red ale, 5.4%. Nice and clear right there. Bit of caramel, little roastier version of the Kolsch there. Yeah, a little more thicker, but still very light, crisp body, which seems like that's a consistent thing here. This is an interesting one. This is the stout. I thought they didn't bring the stout, but it is probably one of the clearest ones I've ever seen. Smells like a stout. Super sweet, chocolate, a little bit bitter, roasty. Definitely gives you the stout vibes for sure. The lightest stout potentially I've ever had, but stout nonetheless. Pretty interesting. This is the Whoop-Ass Scottish Ale. Definitely a beer I'm not a huge fan of in general, Scottish Ale, but it's pretty chill. The bourbon or the whiskey vibes are pretty low. Malty, little caramel, sweet, as expected. But light and not so offensive. I think it's 7.4. Damn, does not taste that at all. And the last one I actually haven't tried. This is their IPA, Blind Load IPA, 6.3. Getting it. It's actually quite fruity. I was expecting a bit of a piney dank on the kind of covered in coal from the.
Yeah, I just have black.
Yeah, you're gonna need to wash our faces.
I was just thinking when we get home, yeah, wash up a bit.
So this is solid. So overall, this is pretty chill. It's cool that you can come to a place like this that's completely touristy, stare at a mountain, drink some craft beer. Love it. Get in there. Alright y'all, we're back from a fantastic afternoon, or morning actually, I'm not used to this, in Silverton. The railroad was out of control. Like I said, the whole town, super cute, like an old Wild West type of joint. We only got to spend a little over an hour there. Hit the brewery, which was pretty chill, had some food, and met a cool couple from Arkansas who had a very entertaining accent. They were very nice. So now, quick room tour. So we're actually staying at the Homewood Suites by Hilton here in Durango. Follow them on Instagram at Homewood Suites Durango. This place, honestly, is one of the best hotel rooms I've ever stayed in. Look at this bed. So we did our best to make it like nice because we kind of mashed it up before I did the room tour, but king size bed, honestly one of the most comfortable hotel beds I've ever slept in. Nice bathroom, big beautiful bad boy there. Yeah, that's right, you see me. And I like this as well, double mirrors and sliding closet. Yeah, I mean, whoa, geez, I got violent there, apologies. Separate bathroom with the door as well, so you can actually use the toilet and the shower in privacy. And then we find we have a Tiffany that comes with the room. Oh, there's a Tiffany. Hi, Tiffany. Hey. Little work area, which is super dope. And this is the coolest part, and unfortunately we don't even have time for it, but a full kitchen with a dishwasher, microwave, and a full-size fridge. Are you even kidding me? And then, oh, another mirror. The view, fam. Yes. So we're looking at some, I was gonna say mountains. They're not mountains at all. We just went to the mountain. These are hills. Some nice hills in there, dope little barbecue area, and we're gonna go for a wander down there in a second as well, check out the pool and the rest of the property, but this place is great. It's like less than 5-minute drive from town. It's literally up the street from Ska Brewing where we were yesterday, which is extraordinarily convenient because if you drink and drive, you're a bloody idiot. So yeah, we're gonna check out the rest of the property. Alright y'all, so we're here in downtown Durango, Colorado, and we're just checking out the town. We went to a nice distillery for Liquid Happiness, which was super dope. And what we're about to do now, we're about to go to Carver Brewing Co. right there. And we're going to use these. The Crafted Beverages of Southwest Colorado Tasting Passport. So it's this cool little thing they're doing where there's a whole bunch of different beverage companies in the whole of Southwest Colorado, so including Ouray, which we're going to tomorrow, Telluride, a bunch of other cities that you can go to. Look at me dropping things. And every time you go to a place, you get it stamped, and then you can give that to the local tourism office, and they put you in the draw for to win a contest. So you don't have to get a specific drink or anything like that. You can pick whatever you like. So we just used it there. We used it at Ska Brewing yesterday, and at Golden Block today in Silverton. So we're going to check this out. Let's go. So we're here at Carver Brewing Co. in downtown Durango, and got a little flight. So first up, actually, to explain what this place is, this is apparently the OG brew pub in the southwest area of Colorado. Looks pretty cool. It's definitely got the old school vibe. They've got crowlers and growlers to go. I'm a very big fan of crowlers, which is cool. So I'm sure they package them fresh, but they've also got them in the fridge there. Cool range of merch, nice and just like a nice warm welcoming pub. Would be really cool in winter. So first up, I got just a flight. I think it's the best way to see what's up. This is their Lightning Creek Lager. Can't read the ABV up there. Actually, not even there anyway. Let's go. Nice, crisp, bready, malty, crushable. Love it. The fresh hop IPA, being that it's September, is coming into fresh hop or wet hop season, where they make beers with, literally they take them off the hop vines and they'll process them immediately and they'll make beer with that, which is pretty sick. Look at that one, mate. Get in here. Bitter, dank, piney, resinous, as expected. Tons of flavor. Quite good. This bad boy, white IPA, Shark's Tooth white IPA. I'm looking at the chalkboard there to make sure I get it right. Nice and hazy. This is the first hazy beer I've had in this state in the last 24 hours, so get it in here. Nice. Definitely like some sort of oats in there. It's creamy, fruity, a little bit bitter, a little bit of citrus in there as well. I feel like white IPAs are super underrated. They don't come around enough. And the last one I got was the Big Bike Double IPA. Assuming it's probably around the 8%. It says American style, so I'm assuming this is like a West Coast. Get in here. Nice. Fruity, tangy, not that dank or piney. Quite crushable. Probably hit you later on though. So once again, doing the passport, super cool. There's a whole bunch of breweries like in this general vicinity that are all in this, actually not even just breweries, like we just went to a distillery, there's a cafe down the road. Unfortunately we missed it by like 30 minutes. Always forget we're in a small town, we're from a city and city stuff usually closes late, so I forget to check the time. So that's the message to the children out there, check when things close. But this place is cool, so we're going to enjoy these beers, have a bit of a snack, and then on to the next. Alright y'all, day 3 and it is our final day in Durango. Had a great night last night. Huge shout outs to Bree from the Colorado Tourism Board. We got to hang out with her, hit up a bunch of brew pubs, went to the Speakeasy, which was super fun, and had a little bit more sleep finally, so feeling a bit better today. Now today is gorgeous as expected. I'm not sure if you can really see right here, so we're at a place called James Ranch. Look at these mountains. It kind of looks like, we'll get some B-roll, but it kind of looks like a field that's kind of just been laid on a mountain with a bunch of trees put in there. It's absolutely gorgeous. So this place is a farm, and they have a small restaurant here where all of the ingredients, all of the everything they use is all, pretty much everything is all grown and farmed here. All their cattle is from here. All their ingredients are organic. It's just phenomenal. Even like organic soft drinks and the condiments, the grass-fed beef, like everything. It's phenomenal. So we're just gonna have a nice little lunch or brunch, I guess. We did our last crafted passport this morning at Tastes Coffee in Durango, which was fantastic. Nice third wave. It was phenomenal. And then we're off to Ouray. We're gonna go on this crazy road that excuse my breathing, by the way. I don't know why. I think the altitude's getting to me a bit. I've been like puffing for no reason. It's weird. Yeah, we're going on this, I think it's called the $1 Million Highway or something like that, with the crazy views, and you feel like you're gonna die. So I'm looking forward to that. And then we're gonna hit some breweries in Ouray. See you guys there. Alright y'all, so we're here in Ouray. Crazy place. Look at this, mate. They call it the Switzerland of the Americas. Beautiful drive through the mountains, like full on, almost like right at the edge with like a foot shoulder, and then it would have been like a straight 300-foot plus drop. It was a bit of a death drive. I was sweating, but we made it. This town is beautiful. I am puffing because it's just, I don't know, maybe it's the elevation. I think this is like 7,500 feet. The other Durango was 65. So it's slightly up. It's not a huge problem. It's just like, I'm just winded for no reason. That's all it feels like. I thought it would feel different. I'm not lightheaded, have no other symptoms, just that. But it usually calms down once I chill. It's just when we're moving, we had to lug luggage upstairs. The motel's beautiful, by the way. So we'll show you that room tour later. So we're going to meet Heidi from Visit Ouray. I believe it's Visit Ouray, the tourism board here. And we're gonna do a walking tour. So we're gonna hit up the distillery down the road. I can't remember the name. Then we're gonna hit up a couple breweries. So Tiff, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's do it.
All right, y'all, Ouray. We out here. We just went to the KJ Wood Distillers. Fantastic, one of the best gins I've ever had. Now we just walked up the main street. Still a little bit out of breath, but we're about to go to Red Mountain Brewing, one of two main breweries in the town. We're gonna hit the next one after that, but looking forward to looking at some mountains and drinking some Colorado beer. Alright y'all, so we are here at Red Mountain Brewery in Ouray with Nick, head brewer. Mate, thank you for hanging out.
Thanks, Craig.
Appreciate
nice
you having us. Thank you, likewise, man. So we're just going to quickly run through a couple of your beers that you have available right now and a applicable food pairing. So let's talk about this one right here. It's the first one.
So for the first beer that we have today is our House Pale Ale.
Okay.
It's 1876, which is a 100% single hop Centennial Pale Ale.
Okay.
It's kind of a little bit of a play on the 100th year of the United States being a country.
Okay.
In 1876. Also too, that was the year that Colorado was admitted into the Union as a state, and also the year that Ouray was incorporated as a town as well. So there's a lot of really good history in the naming behind this beer, and so it's got some nice qualities as far as Centennial goes. Classic like lemon flavors, very citrusy, finishes with some nice pine bitterness, but just a very simple single hop pale ale. Okay. Very easy to drink. With that today, we're pairing it with our corn fried calamari and popcorn shrimp. Nice. So I think a really classic pairing, seafood with our aioli lemon in a pale ale. style, something that's got some bitterness to it.
Okay. That works really well?
Yeah, it works really well together.
Give this a quick try. What's the ABV?
The ABV of this beer is going to be 6%. It's got an IBU of about 50 IBUs right now. So not way over the top, but
it's a good one for
good balance.
So when you said light, so this is not, I guess the cream ale is what you're referring to, but that's not on right now.
Yep.
Okay. So this is, how does this go? How do people like you're introducing them to beer?
I think that people really like this. I think this beer can go both ways. I think that it goes well with people that are trying to get introduced to something that's on a little more of the bitter scale.
Okay.
I think that it's not overly aggressive, so it's kind of a good introduction bitter beer for people that are trying to get more into hops and kind of explore that realm. Also, too, I think that it goes really well if somebody likes an IPA, but we maybe don't have one or they want to try something different. It does have good enough like upfront bitterness to kind of take people down that road as well if they want to do that. So they're looking for something bitter.
Just enough. I can see this being a great pairing.
Yep.
Next up here, we have the what's this bad boy?
So this is the Heavy Altitude.
Okay.
This is a German style.
Very relevant.
Yeah, this is a German style alt beer. Yeah, considering we're here at 8,000 feet, just about at this end of town.
Right.
So your beers go a long way here. So this is 100% German malts. It's half. Literally 50% Weyermann Pilsner malt and Weyermann Munich malt,
okay.
And just a little bit of Weyermann Carafa to give it some dark toasty notes. It's also brewed just in the traditional sense of an alt beer at a very low end for an ale range. It was brewed at 63 degrees. Most of our other beers are brewed at anywhere from 69 to 72 degrees.
Right.
So the fermentation on this beer ends up being really, really crisp and clean, which is kind of indicative of the style of alt beer. Even though it's a darker beer, you get a little bit of that sweetness up front, and then it finishes very crisp with some good bitterness from German Tettnang hops in the background there.
What are they called?
Tettnang.
Tettnang. I never heard of that.
Yeah, and Tettnanger is a region in Germany that's classic, and that's where these hops are from.
Right.
So yeah, it's German all the way through and through. I really like the breadiness that the Weyermann malts kind of give in there, specifically the Munich malts. I think it has a really nice kind of balanced bitterness to it. Kind of a complex beer. There's a lot going on in there.
Great multi-character, creamy, yeah, slightly like low bitterness, but just enough to give it a little bit of kick, but not over the top. I wouldn't think this would scare anybody away. These are really good, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
This is like it's solid. Like it's good to like. We were talking earlier off camera about like I guess gateway beers and stuff like that, and like the stars beers we're finding in Colorado, and because the palate of the people who visit and live in the towns that we're in the Southwest region, are developing. I would say, like you said, you're a little bit behind other regions like New England or New York or California or Oregon, but this is the type of beer that's going to get them into like a really well-crafted, full-flavored beer that gives them enough of it, doesn't scare them off, and then it'll lead them into other stuff. This is really good stuff, man.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I think I try and make sure that the beers are very clean and very well-rounded. I don't want to go anywhere over the top, be too heavy-handed with hops, or be too heavy-handed with alcohol content.
Yeah.
I kind of try to keep in a sweet spot for most of our house beers and make sure that they're easily accepted by the general public, and easily drinkable by people who maybe wouldn't normally try craft beers. So.
And that's what we want.
Yeah,
spread in the dough, mate. Thank you for hanging out.
Thank you, Craig.
I'm gonna get into this. Cheers.
Thanks.
Alright, y'all. Red Mountain Brewery was fire, genuinely awesome. Shouts to Nick. Food and beer were great. We're going right here, Ouray Brewery right now. Bam, and funnily enough, right around the corner from the crib, so you can stumble home. Let's go. Ouray Brewing with Aaron, who is the janitor and the GM and the brewer. Primarily janitor.
Primarily janitor.
As any good brewer should be.
The cleaner.
The cleaner. Very important. Isn't cleanliness? What's the? Is there like a cleanliness next to godliness? Isn't like a beer like saying for that?
Sanitation.
But isn't that like a funny saying? I know when we homebrew, we say don't fear the foam of the star sand stuff.
Don't fear the
Maybe
cellar mask or the detergents. Acid brine too.
Acid brine's the other one? That's the industrial one.
Yes.
We're using the hose. Fantastic. So we're going to run through your main lineup of beers. A bunch of these are your flagships. So the first one here is the Camper Blonde.
Yep. Camper Blonde.
Tell us about this one.
Mostly pale malt, a little bit of wheat there, and some honey.
Okay.
And
Honey gives us a little bit of residual sweetness in there.
yes, easy to drink. Our summer beer, low in alcohol, 5.5%.
Crushable.
Yes.
Not like no crazy aftertaste or anything. Just nice and great food beer.
Yep.
Yeah, and
Nice
this was
summer beer.
Summer beer, perfect. And this was also mentioned like about half of your is it production or half of your sales?
Half of our sales is in that beer.
Would that be in summer or would that be year round?
Year round.
Year round.
Year round. And that beer, we actually Ska helped us with that recipe.
Nice. Shout out to Ska.
Bottling their blonde to some degree. Yeah.
Perfect. This bad boy is extraordinarily seasonal. The Mars is the Oktoberfest lager. Tell us about this one.
That beer was made back in January, so it's been conditioning for 8 months.
Why do you condition for that long? Was it the convenience or was it a reason?
So let the malts do what they want to do, and then also because it allows us to get ahead in the off season for the busy season, which is the summer.
Right. It goes crazy in the summer here, right? It's the tourist season.
Yes, very, very busy. In fact, there's a tour bus rolled in here just a couple minutes ago.
Yeah. Hey, that's good. Good for business. And this is just a nice, like still crushable, a little more malty and caramel than the blonde German style lager.
Yep, crystal malts in there, and we use the traditional German lager too that we get from BSI.
Okay.
For the yeast.
Fantastic. I love it. The red. I forgot the name. 550, right?
550 red. Named after the highway.
Good memories. Okay. And that's this. The $1 million.
That's what we came down with.
Yeah, very scary, but worth it.
Much safer than traffic too.
Probably is technically. Like not many people go off the edge, I assume.
No, they drive slower.
Yeah, drive. Keep it low. You're good to go. This is like a nice.
That's a nice fall beer. In fact, that beer we sell. That beer's really picks up the fall time.
Okay.
It's got crystal malts in it, some chocolate malt, some rose, Cascade hops, and a bunch of pale malt with a little hazelnut malt.
Okay. Nice. A little bit more flavor than say the blonde if they're looking. Someone's looking for that. But still a nice summer crusher. The brown.
The brown. People love the brown.
Yeah.
It's
I feel like browns don't get enough respect.
They don't, and that's a good brown. It's malty, nutty, little hints of chocolate in it.
Ooh, so good nose.
It's got pale malt and pilsner malt in it. And on all our ales that we have here, we use San Diego Super Ale yeast.
Okay.
It's out of California.
Nice.
Very good, clean fermenting yeast with no aftertaste.
Yeah, it's solid, man. Creamy, a little bit on the nutty, just chilled, like on the nuts. I like that. It's nice and crisp. Yeah, I feel like brown ales are, if you do them well, they're exceptional. And like, they don't get made a lot. People don't talk about it enough. Underrated things.
Like the brown.
Like pale ales.
That is a rye pale ale, which is seasonal. We're really proud of that beer. It's got about 25% rye malt in it. Pale malt, a little bit of crystal malt, and some sort of dried wheat, and then some and Cascade.
Okay. So it's got that, I'm not sure if dank is the word, slightly dank, a little bitter. It's got that tropical fruitiness.
And a little bit of spice.
Yeah, that's what I'm touching then. I think I'm testing spice, not dankness. Yeah, solid crushable. that's like low, like 5%-ish.
That bill is right at like 5.8%.
And then the IPA, which is the single hop.
Yep, that's
Amarillo
single hop.
Nice.
IPA.
Oh, yeah.
6.5%.
Okay. Super tropical, fruity, still a little bitter. I think this is a little dank. A little piney maybe.
Yeah, pick it up.
Get the pine.
That beer has rolled oats in it.
Okay. It's vegetable, mouthfeel.
Some torrefied wheat. And mostly pale malt, some Vienna, and a little bit of Munich tail.
Fantastic. Love it, man. And this is a solid, this is probably your general summer range. And, as it changes seasons, you switch up a lot. I guess I saw there's an Imperial Stout and a Porter.
Yeah, we've got an Imperial Stout right now. We've got a Scottish in back. It's on tap and a chocolate orange bourbon.
Chocolate orange porter? That's cool. Like the chocolate.
It's doing its thing. It's just sitting in the back.
Ready and waiting. Ready for the snow.
We put orange peels and Hershey's chocolate syrup in the foam. Yeah,
That's crazy. I love that. When does that come out?
November.
It's coming to Ouray in November. Just saying. If you can even get it. Do you have a lot of it?
Yeah, we've got about 210 gallons.
Okay, it's not bad. It goes fast, I assume.
Not that time of year. It's just kind of.
It's kind of chill.
People here in November.
Oh, I guess so. Not even like snow bunnies, skiers, and snowboarding.
Yeah, quite a few skiers start coming in mid-December, Christmas, for Telluride.
Okay.
Silverton Mountain.
Okay. There's a bunch in the region. Okay. So this is fantastic, man. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
Come to Ouray. It's beautiful. Now, look, I'm looking at mountains right now. Like, there's nowhere we can go and not see a mountain.
No.
It's very convenient. I enjoy it. Cheers. So we're at the Ouray Hot Springs, last stop of the night before we get back to the room to do a bit of work. Ouray Brewery was friggin' awesome. The whole team, Kevin, Aaron, everybody was super kind to us. Food was fantastic, beers were great. So this is like a 100-degree hot pool. There's a 105-degree one up there. So it's gonna be fun. We're gonna enjoy this, and then we'll see you back at the telly room and give you the room tour. Hey, alright y'all, we're back at the room. The Ouray Hot Springs was so sick. Ended up chatting with a bunch of cool people about some deep stuff, like Venus. We're checking out the sky, talked to some dude about like Venus and Einstein and light years and stuff, and then these other blokes from Denver about like all sorts of stuff. Just really cool people everywhere we go. So, real quick room tour. This is the Matterhorn Inn, downtown Ouray. Beautiful little place. Real nice room. Look at that. Say hi, Tiff. Hey. Yes, nice big ass bed. I think it's a king bed again. Keep all that crap on here. We got some really nice gin and I think bourbon from KJ Woods today, which is super stoked about. Honestly, the gin was next level. Picked up a couple beers. Speaking of that, nice little strawberry rhubarb sour from Great Divide for this evening. We're gonna do a bit of work, so it's probably very well needed. And they got a cute little bathroom thing going on. Nice and simple. All we need. That's it for tonight. We're gonna get some work done. So another fantastic day here in Colorado. We're gonna drink some Colorado beer, get some hustle done. See y'all tomorrow. so we just arrived in Grand Junction. We came from Ouray this morning, hit up here. I think we're gonna end the first part of the vlog out here right now because that's enough for now. We'll let you follow along for the next part of the journey. So guys, if you enjoyed our part 1 of our Colorado vlog, mate, smash the thumbs up, hit subscribe below, and hit the notification bell. Tiffany?
Yeah.
That was the most unenthused ding I've ever heard. So you know when the new news drop, and follow us on social media at BAOS Podcast, and check out the long form audio so you can hear a bunch of the podcasts we're going to be doing here in Colorado, and we've already done. We just did Vermont recently as well, so by the time you guys see this, there's going to be a lot of great content out. That is it, y'all. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Get in ya.